Ladies and gentlemen, happy Thanksgiving and happy Black Friday. Today is Black Friday, which means good deals on Flesh and Blood. So I'm going to walk you through a buyer's guide of sorts where you can find good deals on sealed product, single cards, and even some accessories that kind of just make the experience of playing Flesh and Blood that much more fun and enjoyable. This is a fantastic video for you if you're a newer player to the game, or if you're just trying to check the game out and get your feet wet a little bit with how it plays or what you think about the game in general. I've got a couple of great product ideas at some great cheap prices for you, so this is where you need to be. So check out this video and check all the links in the description to all of the websites that we're going to discuss. First of all, I have to start with this. If you're looking to pick up Flesh and Blood in any capacity, always check with your local game store first. If your local game store has sealed product or single cards available or even accessories, consider buying local, because if you can, you're supporting the actual place you can physically go to play the game, and that is a very important and a very good thing. Now, if your local game store is super far away and you can't make it out, or if they don't have Flesh and Blood, for example, these are some great sites for you. So we're going to start with sealed product and talk through some options with regards to booster boxes or even some of these fantastic pre-con blitz decks as well. So we're starting with MinMax Games. They sponsor this channel and they have insanely good sales going on right now for Flesh and Blood. And so we're going to talk about a few of those today. I wanted to start with them because I totally support this endeavor. They have great prices, they are great people, and I think you should shop with them. Dynasty booster boxes at $88. That's pretty average. It's down a little bit, but overall you can probably find that at a lot of different places at that price. They have good prices across the board. They're like $63 for Welcome to Wraith Unlimited. Super solid. Crew Unlimited, $75. Now down here is where things get interesting, especially if you're a newer player, because here we have the Classic Battles Rhinar versus Dorinthia starter set. Now look, if you've never played a TCG and you're checking out Flesh and Blood for the first time, I think you should go to the Classic Battles set. I think you can pick these up. The decks play super well against each other, and you will literally learn how TCGs function at a high level with these two decks. But let's say you already know how to play TCGs and you're just trying to figure out how Flesh and Blood feels to you, then pick up the Dromai and the Phi decks. The Dromai and the Phi decks are literally $10 a piece, and they play super well against each other. Super, super well. And if you don't, find these two heroes interesting or alluring, then definitely just grab the Oldhim, Lexi, or Briar Blitz decks. These things, fantastic. In fact, I am reteaching my sons of 8 and 5 how to play the game of Flesh and Blood. I gave them the Oldhim Blitz deck, and I taught them very slowly with a face-up hand how the game works. And now they're just taking off with it, and they can play Oldhim, and then I play Lexi against them, and I play Briar against them to give them different ideas on how these other heroes play. You can also pick up the Prism deck. It is still hovering around $12, namely because you can get your hands on the beautiful foil version of Young Prism. That one's a great one as well. In fact, I taught my 8-year-old back last year how to play Flesh and Blood with this deck. He fell in love with heralds, which are basically just angels that attack for a bunch. It's a great one to pick up and run with if you're looking to buy something that is a good intro product. And then, of course, the other Blitz decks here are available as well for $8 basically a piece. And these are all from the Monarch set, and then the other heroes that are available in Monarch. Now, if you are looking for other good deals on Flesh and Blood products and like booster packs or booster boxes, and you're a new player, the history packs. The history packs are pretty solid. You can get them for about $3 a pack. That is a little down from about $4 a pack. You can buy a full box for about $113. This is a good product if you're looking to expand your collection out from some of these Blitz decks, because for example, these Blitz decks here are all available to expand with cards in History Pack 1, because History Pack 1 is just a conglomeration of the first 3 sets, and particularly of some of the best cards in the first 3 sets. So buying a box of this and just cracking it open with a friend, a great way to experience the pack opening and just get a couple of those staple cards that you might want to fill out some of those blitz decks with. If you don't go with that, you can just grab some of these other products because honestly, they are fantastic and the prices are really, really strong. So like I said, these blitz decks, really, really good. And then of course you can get the brand new stuff for a solid price across the board. But let's say you wanted, not to just go the sealed route and buy packs, and you just wanted to buy the cards that you needed to make some of these blitz decks a little bit better. Well, you can just go to their singles and pick up singles. Now here is a list of all of the sets in the game. These are all of the singles they have available. And of course they have fantastic prices on top of all of this. Yes, you can go to something like a TCG player. You can definitely do that. And you can shop the different prices from there. But I think you're going to get great deals here on singles websites like this and the next one that we're going to talk about as well. And you're supporting what you know to be a local game store of repute. And this is one of those local game stores that has high respect in my book, along with another single website. If you're looking for card singles, Fab TCG Cards, fantastic. The guy who runs Fab TCG Cards, a close personal friend of mine named Jim, I met him very early in the life cycle of this game. It was literally like, 4 or 5 months after the game released. He started up this singles website because he was so passionate about the game of Flesh and Blood that he wanted to get as many people cards as he could. Literally started up a local scene in his area, and has been pushing it ever since, like supporting the game through this single site ever since. It's literally the longest running card singles website for Flesh and Blood that there is, period, that still exists to this day. You need to support him. He's got a fantastic deal running right now, 10% off everything in his store, and that does include singles. He's got good prices on a lot of things. He's got some really cool things that are you may not find in everyday shopping, like Typanus, which is the judge hero. By the way, he is a judge for the game. Like, he judges alongside of running this store and supporting his local scene. So he's got all of these great cards. Actually, didn't know he had this one. I might need to pick that up. I don't have that. Which is kind of hilarious. I never opened a Nitro Mechanoid, so I need to add that to my list as well. Dang, I just need to stop the video and go shopping really quick so that none of these get snapped out. I don't actually own an Imperial Ledger, and I was building a UPF deck, and I need that card. Okay, so I'm going to be shopping here in a moment, but you can get 10% off all of these singles. You can sort them by set. He's got a great inventory. And he's always, cracking product and looking to get people cards so that they can get, what they need to play their favorite decks. This, by the way, 10% off doesn't just include all of these single cards. It also includes other things that the site kind of supports and the other things that he makes. For example, playmats. He has some absolutely sick playmats. Like, for example, this Prism playmat rivals anything on the market. This was done, like, he commissioned this art to be done. Beautiful. This, by the way, in person, one of the best playmats out there. Like, just a beautiful piece. A good price, too. $20. That art, are you kidding me? It's ridiculously good. I gave one of these away when we hit 10,000 subscribers to someone who was like a Prism main. They freaked out, and rightfully so, and I'm still sad that I had to give this one away a little bit deep inside, but I'm happy that they got it because that playmat is absolute fire. Also, the Necromancer playmat. This playmat was literally designed alongside the community over the course of 3 surveys, and the art was done by Bima with Pencil, a very prolific fab artist. It is a beautiful piece. You can get the art print with it as well. The original key art for the website, you can get that on a playmat as well. I mean, there's just great options. And it doesn't even stop there. Here's the crazy part. I like the Guardian themed one as well. The crazy part too is that you can pick up tokens. He's had some of these tokens designed. Look at these cool line art skeletal tokens. Like, this is the Seismic Surge token. This comes in like a pack. You get like a pack, one of each of these tokens when you buy this. A Quicken. You get the Rune Chant, the Spectral Shield, and then I think my personal favorite is the Frostbite token because it looks just brutally cool. The Frostbite token, along with those others, you get it for $9, and this is all the price before the 10% off. So again, there's lots of stuff you can get from fabtcgcards.com. All of it very, very cool. So check out that as well. I should say this at the beginning. All of these websites will have a link in the description, and you can go check those out. Technically, a few of them have like my referral code as well, but I'm not going to really plug that super hard because it doesn't matter. What matters is that you support these companies. Next up on the accessories train, metal fab tokens. I've done a couple of videos about these metal fab tokens. Look. These things are amazing. They are hefty, they are metal, and they are fabulous, and they are tokens. Like, these tokens are beautiful. They make more than just tokens as well. They make literal hero pins, which can go on your backpack. There's some fantastic ones. I've made multiple videos on it, but I wanted to bring this up. One, because I know there's a lot of people that really like these tokens, and there's a lot that are really going into all of these. But two, he's got, I think it's 15% off right now of everything. By the way, this is by far the best token that he's ever made. Like, come on. This thing feels so good. Give me this 2x in streamer size. Give me that, like, double size. I love that thing. He's got copper, silver, and gold versions of, like, tokens. These things feel like real coins. I mean, they're not real coins, but they feel like real coins. And not only that, you can straight up use these in other board games. Like, legit, I want like a ton of these, like to carry around in a little pouch and then just throw them at people. Well, not at people, but like, this is a beautiful product. Look at these. Look, I'll click the giant version. The gold ones, are you kidding me? They're amazing. Look at that. They've got the square punch out. Oh, it's so choice. And then of course, the classic resource token. This is what it all started with, these resource tokens that on one side, you've got the one resource remaining. On the other side, you've got the two resources. They've got some beautiful different colors. I don't know which one I like the best. I think I like this darker one the best in person. They also have like a double-sized one, kind of like what this is, the double-sized version. So you have the regular version, which is this one right here. And you have the double-sized version, which is twice the size. They are fantastic little accessories that just make the game that much more fun to play and experience. So check out Metal Fab Tokens. I don't have any referral link or anything. I'm just going to post the link. Hey, look, that's my video. I made that video. I'm just going to post the link down in the description. I highly recommend you pick up what you need and what you want because it makes the experience that much better. And finally, this last one, I did not reach out to the company at all. I did not reach out to the LGS, so I hope they're not mad that I'm plugging them. I don't know if they would be, but I mean, anyway. Forge and Fire last year started a little tradition. They made a beautiful playmat, a beautiful Christmas playmat. I snap picked this thing up. This Christmas playmat is fantastic. It is a beauty and a sight to behold. And I picked up this playmat last year, and they kept this thing going. So if you're looking for a fun like Christmas accessory that you want to snap pick up and just enjoy the holidays with, yes, every bit yes. Arachne with a whip, swinging from house to house as Santa Claus. How do you not just love that? Now look, you can buy this just the playmat, but they also have like a case of Dynasty that goes with it, and you get the two playmats as well. So technically, you get last year's playmat that I already picked up, and which by the way is a fantastic playmat, and you get this year's playmat with Arachne as Santa Claus, and not only that, you get a case of Dynasty as well. So I just wanted to throw this on the tail end because I think this is a really cool like tradition that they've started, and kudos to Forged in Fire for getting a sick playmat design. That art is incredible. Forge and Fire. I'll put the link in the description if you want to pick this up. So there you go. There you have it. Those are some great deals that I have sniffed out for you on a variety of good websites and reputable LGSs that you can purchase from. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, feel free to tell me in a comment below what you're going to be picking up, and then make that number right there eventually go to a 4. That's what we're aiming to do. As always, thanks for watching.